NFL player props here on PrizePicks for Thursday, December 14th. Before I get started, you guys, take a look in the description below. Hop into our premium Discord at $9.30 per month. It's where I post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks. We also have other premium cappers as well that post all of their plays, research, and analysis. Overall, super positive community in there. Everyone just trying to help each other cash. I also want to mention I'm not a gambling expert, and this is not financial advice. These are simply put plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully give you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player prop decisions here. Again, no one's pressing submit on those parlays other than yourselves. But let's get right into it, you guys. 2 NFL player props here for this Thursday Night Football game. And this is a weird Thursday Night Football game only because, right, both quarterback plays, is a little bit uncertain. Obviously, Easton Stick is starting for the Chargers. O'Connell is looking like he's going to be the starter for Vegas. I think that's actually been confirmed now. Obviously, Justin Herbert's out. Keenan Allen is out. Josh Jacobs is doubtful. And Devontae Adams is also very questionable as well. I guess expected to go here. He is expected to go. But nonetheless, 2 player props that I do like from this game here. Again, Josh Jacobs is looking like he's doubtful. Status in doubt. Okay, so let's not waste any time ago. Let's just get right into this video. So the first play is going to be receptions prop. It's going to be Hunter Renfro over 2.5. Just the Chargers pass defense is not great. It hasn't been great all season long. And Hunter Renfro has been seeing an uptick in his usage, his snap count, just overall routes run, and targets as well. We look at this game though, really quickly. The Raiders are actually 3-point underdogs in this one, 34.5 over under. So Vegas not projecting a ton of scoring in this one. But you can see here, yeah, Vegas 34.5 total over under. Vegas, like I said, 3-point underdogs in this one. But with Josh Jacobs being questionable, I definitely think they're going to be a little bit more pass heavy. None of the backup running backs are able to really dominate on the ground as far as the yards per carry go. We look at Hunter Renfro, right? And really since the coaching change has happened, we've seen an uptick in his usage. Over his last 3 weeks, he's seen 5, 4, and 3 receptions, has seen 5, 4, and 5 total targets, and has around 19, and 20 routes, which you do like to see, just his total routes run overall continuing to increase here. We look at his game log, like I said, this season here. He's had at least 2 receptions in more than half of his games overall. And again, 2 of his best games this season have come at home. Not that they're really plays too much into this, regardless. But I think, honestly, with Josh Jacobs being out and just Josh Jacobs having so much usage, not only as a running back, but also as a receiving back, I think it definitely opens up for the shorter throws for Aiden O'Connell to a player like Hunter Renfro, who is honestly just a receptions machine. Like, if this was 2 years ago or even a year ago with Derek Carr, you would smash the over on a 2.5 line for Hunter Renfro. We'll get his game log in his career with the Raiders without Josh Jacobs, and he's actually smashed this line in all 5 games. Obviously, this goes back to a while ago, but specifically without Josh Jacobs, without that bell cow back in the lineup, 5, 5, 4, 6, and 7. And I mean, I can definitely see a scenario where if Josh Jacobs isn't fully ready to go, they could definitely sit him for this game. We look at Hunter Renfro over on Outlier. Again, there's a link in the description. You get a 7-day free trial with Outlier. He's currently minus 130 on FanDuel, minus 129 on Caesars to go over 2.5 receptions. And without question, his best, I guess, line is easily with Hunter Renfro over 2.5 receptions. If we look at over on Outlier, we look at receptions for all players, right? With the essentially good odds to go, if we filter this by the over. All right, has the highest odds of any player to go over 2.5 receptions tonight. So I do like Hunter Renfro over 2.5 receptions in this one. I just think the shorter throws. We look at wide receivers game log this season versus the Chargers. We've seen obviously numerous wide receivers go over this line, and specifically wide receivers that line up in the slot. We know Amon-Ra lines up in the slot a ton. So does CeeDee Lamb. So does Garrett Wilson. So does Zay Flowers. Rashee Rice lines up in the slot a ton. So yeah, it's a great spot for Hunter Renfro. Just 3 catches seems a little bit low. We know his quarterback has a pass completions line of 19.5. With no Josh Jacobs, right? I could definitely see Renfro getting just 3 of those. So I like Renfro over 2.5 receptions as the first play. The second play here is going to be another receptions prop, and this actually coming at plus money over on the books. It's going to be Ekeler over 4.5. This is an easy read for me, in my opinion. I think this is just one of those lines. If it doesn't hit, we just probably end up seeing super weird usage from him, and just the snap counts down overall from a player like Austin Ekeler. But Raiders against running backs have been just susceptible all season long, kind of, right? We know how Raiders just defense versus running backs is not great. But we look at Austin Ekeler, right? And we look at his game log last season without Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen missed a ton of games last year. Over this line in every game, 6 of 7 games last season, and I think the 2 games without without Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, he had 8 targets and 12 targets, 7 catches in both those games. But also, besides Keenan Allen being out, right, that's like close to 10 targets per game that is going to be out of the lineup, right, just like completely gone. Last game, when we saw Austin Ekeler, or we saw Easton Stick come into the game, right? This is Easton Stick, right? I'm going to go down these. So Justin Herbert gets hurt here, right? Justin Herbert injured during the play. This is late in the second quarter. So we see Easton Stick come in. Just take this in, guys. This is just the targets. Obviously, they're playing, at this point, they're not really playing from behind too much yet. So we see Easton Stick pass to Keenan Allen, right? 1 target for Keenan Allen, right? And then we come down here, end of the half. Right, that's it. So here, second drive, Easton Stick pass to Keenan Allen. Right, that's another target to Keenan Allen. Right, no pass to there. Here we go. Easton Stick, Keenan Allen again. All right, Keenan Allen's not playing in this game. Okay, so we've seen already 3 targets to Keenan Allen for Easton Stick. Right, and then we see Austin Ekeler get a target, pass short right to Austin Ekeler. Austin Ekeler again, pass short middle to Austin Ekeler. Right, again, here they're playing from behind. Okay, take that in. They're playing from behind here. We see Keenan Allen again. We see Austin Ekeler. That's 4 targets for Austin Ekeler already with Easton Stick in the lineup. Let's see, 5 targets to Austin Ekeler with Easton Stick, and then 5. I think that's going to be it. So 5 targets for Easton Stick towards Austin Ekeler when he came into the game, but we saw Keenan Allen get a total of 7. So we take away those 7, I can project. I think Austin Ekeler got to see like 7 to 8 targets in this one. With Easton Stick, younger quarterback, doesn't have a ton of experience. I just think it's check down season for a player like Easton Stick who doesn't have a super high ADOT already in just the games that he's played in the NFL. But just in general, guys, keep in mind this is a super weird game to cap overall. I'll probably have a few more plays in the Discord for this game, but not really loving this game. Not loving this game at all. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these 2 plays. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.